Whoa, there you are. And he's gonna kill me. Yeah, he's gonna kill me again. What's up, agents? Zer here. Welcome to episode 1 of the brand new single player survival series. I'm gonna make this title unique. I'm actually gonna be calling it the Zervival series. I know that sounds weird, but I think it makes sense for what I actually call myself, obviously. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be using a seed for this. Let me go ahead and type this in. So Zervival. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm actually going to be using a seed for this. And I'm going to be using the exact same seed that I found, I think it was a week ago. But it's basically, it's a survival seed that spawns me a little bit of ways away from a shipwreck on land with a ravine underneath, so I can actually get some decent materials, hopefully. So let me go ahead and turn that on. And do I want to turn on experiment? No, I'm not going to turn on experimental gameplay. So let's go ahead and get started surviving. Hopefully, if it'll load. There we go. All right. So obviously, as I mentioned, episode 1, and I'm pretty sure if I look over in this direction, I should, yeah, that shipwreck is already right there. So I am in fact using the correct seed. I don't know why I was doubting myself, but let's go ahead and get it started. So as you guys know from pretty much any survival let's play, first things first, get myself some wood. Obviously this is the most boring part, but you gotta start somewhere at least. I mean, that much is fairly obvious. So let's get about maybe a stack of wood, if I can even get that far, because I don't know how big this forest is, and I'm gonna try to get as much oak wood as possible. I realize there's birch wood around here, but I'm not really a big fan of birch, believe it or not. I prefer all of the other types of wood over birch, and the reason I don't like birch, it's a little bit too bright for my taste, and I really don't particularly like the texture of the actual bark itself. I know that sounds weird, but just I really don't like birch, so I'm going to try to avoid birch as much as possible. Although admittedly there's probably some of you who are like, well, birch isn't too bad of a wood to begin with. I mean, it's still wood. Yeah, well, everyone has their own taste and opinions on what they like inside the game, and that's just my personal opinion. And oh, apparently this tree's rather big. Okay, so you know, hopefully a lot of wood from this particular tree. Actually, you know what? I should probably go ahead and make myself a crafting table. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and put the crafting table down. And let's go ahead and make myself my first wooden axe. And I'm going to obviously need a pickaxe at some point. So let's go ahead, find where this tree is in the center. Go ahead and climb up. There we go. Let's go ahead and take down the rest of this tree. And I'm already seeing some more logs behind the leaves, which I don't know who. Well, I could probably just break the actual leaves and get to the wood. I don't know why I said it wasn't going to be easy to get the logs. Apparently, I'm just a little bit of an idiot thinking that. All right. So I think what I'm just going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and get as much wood as I possibly can before it gets dark. And, you know, I actually don't know how much daylight I have left. I mean, I know I literally just started off on this world, but yeah, daylight's definitely going to play a huge factor in how this start of the series ends up going. Hopefully, I don't end up dying on the first night. That would be really bad. But I do want to stay up at least the first night. And I know it's counterintuitive because a lot of you probably think like, oh, you should probably sleep the night through. Well, I'm going to stay up at least the first night through. And I did not get near as much wood from that tree as I thought it was. But you know what? Whatever. So the reason why I want to stay up at least the first night is simple. I want to get myself, hopefully, some string, because you guys should know me by now. I enjoy fishing. It's one of my favorite things to do in the game. If I can kill some spiders to get myself some string so I can actually get that started, and obviously a bow would actually be helpful as well. I really want to be able to start getting food from the water. That would be super helpful. Again, you guys, as I already mentioned, you guys know me by now, so that's one thing I do enjoy doing. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and take out the rest of the tree. You know what? I'm going to edit this part out. I'm going to take out the rest of the tree, and I will be right back. I don't even know how long this is going to take because this seems like it's a pretty big tree. Alright, so it looks like a couple of these trees are conjoined together, so it doesn't look like it's going to be relatively easy for me to get the entire thing. But I'm getting quite a bit of saplings. I've already got myself at least a sack of wood. Well, not anymore because I'm making planks, but you know what? You guys get what I'm trying to say. I do need to make myself another axe because I ran out on the other one. You know what? Let's go ahead and make myself a sword. That would actually be rather helpful. So let's go ahead and organize my inventory real quick. So let's go ahead and put, yeah, I'm going to put this sword right here, axe right here. And well, this is the only food that I have as of right now, so I'm going to leave it right there. And I don't know how much longer I have until nighttime. Let's go ahead. Look, if these trees weren't in the way, that would actually be really helpful. Alright, so, okay, so we've got a decent amount of day left. So I do want to go ahead and get myself at least a little bit of food. That would actually be rather helpful. 3 pork chops from that one pig. That's actually really good, just starting things off. That's really good. I really don't like, you guys know me by now, I don't like killing animals in order to get their food. Obviously, some animals have some rather decent drops from, like cows, obviously, leather, but I really don't like killing them for food. I'd rather get my food from the ocean. Okay, 3 raw steaks from that one cow, so that's actually not too bad. Is that really how much you're supposed to get? I mean, I'm using a wooden sword without looting, so I suppose, I guess that's good. Maybe, I don't really know. Alright. So I'm actually going to go ahead and make my way over to this shipwreck. Looks like we got ourselves a few neighbors. We got ourselves some fish. We got ourselves some dolphins. I saw some dolphins and some turtles. So that's actually not too bad. This isn't going to be where I'm going to be living for the entire series, but at least it's going to be a decent place for me to go ahead and get started. And that chicken literally just jumped directly into the ravine. Yes, I realize that's a ravine. Apparently, he didn't fully go into the ravine. But, you know, I'm not going to complain too much. Alright, so now what I want to go ahead and do is I want to make my way into the shipwreck because this is where I'm going to be making my home for at least the first couple of episodes. So let me go ahead and block this off so that nothing can get in. And one thing I didn't check, yeah, there is definitely some loot inside here. So we got ourselves some paper, so that's actually not too bad to start off with. And apparently I can't do the double tap the A thing, and it looks like that's a treasure map, isn't it? Is that a treasure map? Yeah, we got ourselves a treasure map. I should have remembered that this was a treasure map from the other video that I did in. Okay, so we got ourselves, okay, there we go. I can actually go ahead and do that. So it looks like we got ourselves some starting materials. I should have expected the starting materials because I did showcase on this seed already, but we at least got some, okay, 20 experience. Oh, so apparently I just got myself an achievement. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and put up at least some of this stuff. And this is obviously where I'm going to be spending the majority of my time. I'm going to hold on to the carrots and use those as my main source of food. And you know what? I should probably go ahead and make myself a few torches. I think only 1 log worth of sticks would be enough. So let's go ahead and do that. Get some torches. There we go. Oh, did that not make that many torches? Okay, I guess I'm making that many torches. Okay, so let's go ahead and light this place up so that nothing can spawn in here because that would be super helpful. Alright, so let's see. I can make my way up to the top. Is there... Yeah, I could make some ladders so I can get up to the top. Now, I don't have any wood in my inventory. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I don't even know how I managed to make that many sticks, but you know what? It's whatever. So... Oh, wait, I need more logs than that if I want to make some ladders so I can get up. I just realized. Alright, so let's go ahead and go in here. Turn all these into sticks. And we're there. Okay, so here's the ladders. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to go ahead and place these so I can at least get up to the top. And let's go ahead and start placing torches around the edges of the ship so that hopefully nothing will be able to spawn. I'm not going to really worry too much about specific placement other than just making sure it's bright enough that nothing will be able to spawn. Alright, so it looks like this ship is at least in somewhat decent shape. Okay, that's at least good. Alright. So let's see. There's my ladder. Okay, I was wondering what I did with it. Alright. So let's see. Oh yeah, I just realized there's actually another room on this ship. But if I remember correctly, yeah, for whatever reason, the actual chest is not spawning in here for who knows why. And it's supposed to have a whole bunch of iron, so I at least have some decent starting gear. Something I did not even check. I have aqua affinity on this leather helmet. I mean, that's not too bad for starting off gear, I suppose. Alright, so one thing I definitely should probably do is get started actually getting materials, but I'm kind of a little bit nervous to go ahead and do that, and for obvious reasons. So let's see. I could probably get away with putting some blocks down, some ladders down, in order to be able to get down to the bottom. And something I'm definitely going to go ahead and do, let's go ahead and place, can I even place a ladder right there? No, I can't. Alright, let's go ahead and break that. I'm going to place a plank there, and I just realized I have no way of getting back in there. That's a little bit of a problem. I can probably just break these, and let's go ahead and place them back down so that nothing can get in. There we go. I need at least one more plank. Yeah, that should do. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn this, and let's go ahead and get up to the top. And if I go ahead and drop down, let's place that there. Remainder of the ladders. Now, nothing should be able to get up here. So, there we go. So, we got ourselves at least a nice starting place to go ahead and get things going in. Something I did not check. Is this set? No, it's set to hard. I was wondering because I don't see any hostile mobs whatsoever. So, that is... Well, I would say it's concerning because... well, for obvious reasons, because that means I can't get any of the decent materials from actually killing a hostile mob. Okay, so there's a zombie over there. I was wondering, because it doesn't look like there's a whole heck of a lot of stuff spawning around the area, and I do need to be careful, because there is a ravine right there. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to get some iron and stuff from down that ravine. I don't, if I remember correctly, there aren't any diamonds down in the ravine, and looks like a little bit of a cave system right here we can go ahead and go into. So that's actually not too bad. Do I want to go down in there? I hear something. Yes, I heard something. I knew you were there. I heard you. It actually scared me. Alright, so let's see. How much string do we get? 2. Okay. That's at least good. So I can at least make my first... Okay, I need to be careful here. So I can make at least my first fishing rod, which is at least good. I'm going to wait until at least it becomes daytime before I actually go ahead and make... not make the fishing rod, but at least use it. Because then I'm not having to worry about mobs. Alright, so let's see. I have... Okay, so I can make a stick. And there we go. First ever fishing rod on the brand new one. So that's actually not too bad. Alright. So let's see. I definitely want to get some, like, obviously like stone, because then that way I can actually Hold on. You know what? I think something that would be relatively smart to prevent myself from going off the wrong end is to maybe make a fence post to put on the other side. That would probably be smart. So if I go ahead and do that, make that, and apparently I need more planks in order to make the actual fence post. Okay, not really too big of a deal, so let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, there we go. We can go ahead and make ourselves a fence post. We only really need one for right now. This is obviously not going to match, but I don't really care as of right now. Alright. So let's see. Do we have any sheep in the surrounding area? That's actually a relatively good question, because that could make things a little bit difficult to get our first bed. I do want to keep an eye out for that, and I also need to keep an eye out for that ravine, because if I'm not careful, I could die on this first day, and that definitely would not be beneficial. Right, so I'm seeing a little bit of sugarcane right there. I'm not going to worry about... Whoa, something after me. Oh! Oh, ow! Okay, I did apparently die on the first night. That's definitely not good. Okay. Slain by a drowned with the trident. There we go. First death, first episode. Not good. Alright. I have no idea where he even is. As soon as I saw that trident on the ground, I already know it was too late. I have no idea where he even is, but he's definitely going to cause me a little bit... He's on land, so that's definitely going to make things really difficult. Let me go ahead and at least get my stuff... And why is my fishing rod on the ground? I don't even know why that's a thing. Alright. So apparently there's a drowned around here somewhere, and I need to be extra careful. That was... Whoa, there you are. And he's gonna kill me. Yeah, he's gonna kill me again. Alright. You know what? Oh! There's a sheep right here. It's a little too late for me to get the sheep because I don't actually have my sword right now. I think what I could probably do, if I'm careful enough, I could probably go ahead, get my stuff, get back on the ship, and wait the night out. But I need to be extra careful for obvious reasons. And wait, is it? It's already starting to turn daytime, so that drown hopefully shouldn't be... never mind. He's definitely going to be a problem. And there's a creeper right there, so that's definitely a problem as well. So, whoa! You've got some good aim. Can I run from this guy? Can I please run from this guy? That would be super helpful. Okay, so apparently I can run from him. Alright. That did not go well. I've died twice on the first episode. That is... Man, those guys hit really hard. Okay. And I don't even have, like, anything decent to protect myself with because my only sword... Well, you guys saw what happened to my only sword. I'm going to go ahead and make myself at least another sword. That would actually be rather helpful. I don't know how easily I'm going to be able to take this guy out. But I can at least try. Yeah, sword's not going to cut it. I mean, actually, well, yes, the sword is going to cut it, but not a wooden sword. I can at least get the rest of my stuff back. Okay, my stuff is over there. Alright. Hopefully that drown is going to burn in the daylight and die. Okay, so my stuff is right there, so that's at least good. Still have no idea why my fishing rod was still in my inventory. And you're right there, but you don't have a trident. So I'm not exactly afraid of you. Maybe I can get... Nope, just rotten flesh. I guess I can't say I'm surprised. Alright, oh, so my axe is apparently right here as well. Okay. Now, I really don't care where that drowned actually ended up going. Because then I don't have to worry about him attacking me again. The fact that he's gone is at least helpful. I guess it's not really a bug. I guess it's just a decently good thing. Okay, so... I can probably, I know this is probably a waste because they're both, they both have a lot of durability left, but I suppose I can do that. And I definitely want to go ahead and get myself a bed. I do remember seeing over there when I respawned a second time, there was a sheep over there. I don't expect to be able to get a, enough wool to make one bed right off the bat, but I can at least try, I suppose. And I don't actually have shears either, which is definitely going to make it a little bit harder to get a whole ton of wood. And one thing I'm just now thinking about, because they're now colored beds, okay, how many people, okay, just one, okay, I know I had a hard time saying that, but let's just roll with it. So, because we now have color beds, which I realize I've been in the game for quite some time now, it's going to be somewhat difficult to actually make myself a bed. And let's see. Oh, geez, there's another ravine right there. Okay. So, let's see. Is there anything decent? You know what? There's plenty of red flowers here. I could probably grab a few of these, and the reason why I'm doing this is maybe if I do this, yeah, I can make red wool. Okay, so it doesn't matter what other kinds of sheep I find, I can easily make a bed by just simply, well, just making red wool, making a red bed, I suppose. The real question is, where are any of the sheep that I'm gonna need to get in? Okay, so there seems to be a lot of ravines in this area, so I definitely need to be really careful. I don't see any other sheep nearby. Did I just... I was sworn that... Is there sheep over there? Oh, there's a drown right there. I'm not 100% afraid of you because you don't have any, like... I don't have any tridents. That actually, I should say a trident. That's probably the more proper way to go about saying it. Alright. You know what? I should probably go ahead and put my helmet back on. I realize it doesn't have any form of protection, but at least it's better than nothing. Alright. I'm also getting kind of far away from where the shipwreck is. Okay. All I care about right now is finding sheep in order to be able to get myself a bed. And so far I'm not... Oh, never mind. I was about to say I'm not having much luck, but I literally just found one. Alright. Now, how many wool am I going to get off of you? If I can actually hit you a second time, that'd be great. Alright, so it looks... only one. Really? Come on, I'm trying to make a bed here. You guys dropping only one wool is not helping. Alright. So let's see. Let's take a look around our surrounding areas. And something I should have probably already done, which for some reason I decided not to. Do I have any food? Well, I have mutton, which is uncooked at the moment, so that's not exactly helpful. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so it looks like we got ourselves some big mountains off in the distance, which actually not too bad. Suppose I could go mining there if I really wanted to. Alright, and finally another sheep. Okay, good. So now I should be able to go ahead and at least get myself a bed so that hopefully I don't have as much problems. Let's see. Okay, so I have exactly 3 wool, and I found out apparently I can go ahead and turn that black wool into a red wool, so at least I can make myself a bed to go ahead and get things started. So that's at least good. And looks like there's a horse right here. I suppose I could attempt to tame it. You know, that actually wouldn't be too bad of a thing to do, is to tame a horse right off the bat. So that would actually be a relatively smart thing to do. Then again, where would I keep the horse now that I'm thinking about it? That's actually a relatively good question I should be asking myself, is where am I going to keep the horse? if I tame it this episode. And is the horse even going to be a decent horse? That's actually a really good question. I suppose even if it's a slow horse, it'll be better than nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and go back in here. And let's see, if I go ahead and, yeah, I need to go ahead and make myself some wool. Got myself a red bed. There we go. So now I should be able to sleep the night through, which is at least good. I obviously didn't have that option before. I'm just going to leave the bed there for right now. It's not exactly in a good spot, but I'm just starting things off. What are you going to do? Alright. So let's see. Yes, I do have my fishing rod. So let's go ahead and spend some time doing a little bit of fishing. Actually, should I probably go ahead and tame that horse? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and tame that horse. I said I was going to go fishing, but I definitely want to see if I can at least give myself a horse this episode. Let's go ahead and grab myself these carrots so that at least I have some sort of food. And I definitely do not need this red dye in my inventory. Okay. Let's go ahead and go get this horse. Actually, you know what? Something I probably should do to make sure this horse doesn't actually go anywhere is make myself a little bit of a pen to keep it in so that it doesn't run away. That would actually be rather helpful. Okay, I've got at least some sticks left over. And do I have... Yes, I have some planks left over too. Good. Okay. So if I go ahead and do this, I can make... let's see. Okay, so here's the sticks. So I need to make a few more sticks. Let's make one fence gate, some fence posts, and I do not have enough planks to make more fence posts. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff back up. Alright. Now here's a question. How many times is it going to take for me to actually be able to tame this horse in the first place? That's actually a relatively good question. Okay, let's go ahead and put down fence gate right there. And I'm just going to make a relatively small enclosure for right now. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. And you know what? I guess I'm putting that there. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go ahead and break these three. And that way I can at least save on fence posts. Alright, there we go. Okay. Not relatively big. Do I have any... No, I don't have any torches in my inventory. Did I put all my torches up? I feel like I did. Alright. Let's go ahead and see. And I have no torch. Oh, never mind. I do. Never mind. That's not what I wanted to grab. I do have torches. I don't know how I didn't see them at first. Okay. So let's go ahead and come down here. Let's go ahead and light up the corners. Man, that drowning really definitely got me in twice, too. That's not good at all. Alright, so let's see. Where did I see the horse? And I don't even have anything to kind of lure the horse over either. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. I suppose what I could do is maybe get myself a few pieces of dirt and build like a little bit of a bridge so that I can at least get this horse over. And that's barring I can tame it. Well, I'm going to at least try until the horse is officially tamed. And looks like it's also turning nighttime again too. So that is definitely... Yeah, it's turning nighttime again too. So that is definitely going to be a huge problem. But I do want to at least tame this horse because in that way at least have somewhat better of a mode of transportation. Alright, so let's go ahead and build this out. And let's go ahead and build this bridge. Do I even have enough dirt in order to make it across? I don't think so. No, I don't. Okay. This is going to be so risky to go ahead and do because obviously the sun is going down. I definitely don't want to die a third time in the very first episode. That would not be fun. Alright, so I think I have enough dirt to go ahead and finish things off. Hopefully, I will be able to tame this horse relatively quickly. That would be most ideal. Alright, we made it across. Okay, good. Alright, so let's go ahead and attempt to tame this horse. Oh wait, I don't even have a saddle, so I can't even control him if I wanted to. That is... Okay, so never mind. Okay. So, even though I technically tamed... He doesn't have a whole lot of hearts either. Alright, so... I guess I tamed him for nothing because I completely forgot that I need a saddle in order to tame him in the first place. Okay. Okay, this is going to be very risky for me to go ahead and do this right here. Especially there's a spider and a skeleton right nearby each other. Okay. Come on. Die, skeleton. This is going to be... I don't know if this is even going to be worth it. Oh, I guess it was relatively worth it. Okay, not too bad. Alright. And hey, we got ourselves some sea turtle friends. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead. Head back into our ship. Let's go ahead and sleep for the night. There we go. First sleep of the series. Not too bad. Alright, there we go. But you know what? With that out of the way, I think this is actually a decent place for me to go ahead and end off the video. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. Or more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can find me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Stews. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I will see you guys later.